Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read for today. Thank you so much for ordering personal readings from me. I was quite busy over the Christmas break, which surprised me because I thought a lot of people wouldn't worry about over Christmas. And I've still got quite a lot going on this week. So, something happening rapidly. Eight of Wands. What's cracking? We have the Chariot coming up first, so that's very interesting. Okay, I am going to use the Pagan Tarot for this reading. I know some of you are really, like me, quite engrossed by this tarot. It just has such interesting what do they call it? Pictures. Depictions on here. So I'm still getting used to those. I'm also still getting used to my Nicoletta Ciccoli pack too, which I absolutely adore. But the cards are very, very different. So it's learning like to run by the numbers. And I'm really good with obviously the minor arcana, but sometimes I rely on the depictions in the major arcana, so it takes a little while if it's not written on the card. Very easy. If it's written on the card, I can read any deck, but sometimes when the pictures aren't anything, and the Nicoletta Ciccoli one, Sheridan, she was an actor, it's got very different pictures. So for your bonus reading, we have the Fool coming out. That's extremely nice. So this is a brand new start. This person's sort of wandering around in the dark here aimlessly, but I do like she's got her cat. So always the cat represents your intuition. So this is being guided here by your intuition. Sorry, my phone's buzzing here and I'm thinking I need to stop it because it'll just keep buzzing for my alarm. Okay, on with the reading. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords coming up first. So there's some sort of altercation here, some sort of battle you've been through. Now, the Five of Swords can talk about winning at someone else's expense. It certainly can be seen as selfishness, you know, walking away with everything and leaving everyone with nothing. But definitely some sort of altercation. This guy here's got two swords in his hand. So it strongly makes me feel like it's decision time as well. So maybe some sort of conflict around a decision. Okay, and then we have the Six of Swords. Now this is moving away from something. Now we had the Six of Swords in the What's Cracking reading too. So for a lot of you here, it's about moving away or moving towards something that's much better than what you've come from. Obviously they've got a burning building in the background, so they won't be going back. Very often with the Six of Swords, it's not about going back, it's making a clean break and starting anew. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Wands here. So this is moving forward very rapidly again. So I'm seeing a lot of cards of rapid movement today, which is very interesting. The other thing I note in this one is there's a fire down in the corner here. So this is two cards I've picked up with fire on them. So this is all about passion. Being driven, wanting to move forward very quickly. This one can represent the fire signs, Leo, Sag or Aries, but the Knight of Wands is a person who moves extremely quickly. It's a very in and out energy, can be about not wanting to stay, not wanting to make commitment, but wanting to move on something very quickly. That person's moving towards you in the boat. Some sort of message coming in for you. Maybe a message that moves you forward here, especially with the brand new start up front. Some sort of movement forward after a period of time where you've had a lot of conflict. Okay, and then I have the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is a card that talks about stability. Can talk about marriage and commitment as well. So some of you here are moving very, very forward, extremely quickly to some sort of commitment, some sort of stability here. I feel like it's after a period of perhaps turmoil. Maybe you've been fighting with someone or fighting over a situation or something, but definitely moving forward here to a much better place. You have a lot of passion here too. So very, very determined, very focused on the goal here. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, it isn't the Queen. The Queen is this one. I called this the Queen the other day, and I've just looked at it now and thought this is the Page of Wands here, not the Queen. How interesting that I called it the Queen. I might have to go back to that reading and see why. See what's coming out of his nose here? It's fire. It's something burning at you here. Something really burning at you to do. Something that really needs you to move forward very quickly. Passion, but it's the burning desire to do something here. This person has a message here. Could be a message by text or email, but certainly some message coming in here. Something that's really going to push you forward. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups here. Now, the Eight of Cups also talks of walking away for emotional fulfillment. The thing is with the Eight of Cups, to me, it's a very fleeting energy. It's not a strong energy to stay away. It's almost like, you know, walking away to, it's like going to the shop to grab some milk because you don't have any milk. And then you're coming back. That type of energy. Okay, and then we have the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups came up in the What's Cracking reading as well. The Six of Cups talks about nostalgia, childhood, something coming back from the past here. We've got this in both readings. We've got rapid movement forward, something from the past to push you on that way. A lot of people dealing with their past in the next few days in some way, shape or form. Okay, and then I have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords talks about taking time out to, you know, rest, get into your mind, understand yourself. Sometimes it can be sort of recuperating after illness, after small operations. Let's hope not too many people have had to have those over Christmas time. Okay, and then I have the Three of Pentacles. Now, this came out in the day read as well. So these cards are very strongly suggesting that what was come up in the What's Cracking is very predominant energy for today. It fascinates me to no end to see that we get repeat cards and repeat energies, because to me that both sets of cards are completely different. So this is about working with someone on something. So what you've got here, much the same as the What's Cracking, is an energy of wanting to move forward after a period of maybe not having conversations with someone. Maybe you had a fallout here with this Five of Swords. There's some sort of breakdown from something in the past. You're being given an opportunity for a brand new start here with the Fool, which I really like. So definitely moving forward with somebody or something that in the past did not work. The only thing I haven't got here is the Judgment card or the Karma card, which talks of, you know, this being a karmic situation. But certainly the feel of this is exactly the same. Have you moving away from something? Have you moving away from something that you found emotionally unsatisfying? So you could have been very sad about something that happened in the past and wanting to move forward now. Could be that someone else is contacting you too, because, you know, I mean, other people might feel the same. This is about finding your stability again. It's giving you a chance to rebuild something in your life. But you're definitely wanting to move forward on this. I think you've thought about it a lot. For some of you, this can be about relationships. It can be about situations. Again, not a lot of work cards here, so it could be about a situation that you moved away from in the past that you want to revisit. But definitely wanting to resolve things here. Strong feeling, burning desire. Very passionate about trying to resolve something in your life so you can bring your own stability back in. Okay, so we have the High Priestess coming out as the top card here. So this is about something that's plagued you for a really long time, something that's sat deep inside of you that you feel that you need to resolve. And the thing is, this resolution that you're seeking here, and you're driving very quickly towards it to try and get it sorted. Now, remember the energies flip-flop. So this could be somebody else doing this to you. Somebody might be racing back towards you to, there's no sort of, I suppose the Knight of Wands could represent some sort of apology, but there's no cards of actual apology. This is like just being able to perhaps talk or discuss something that's happened in the past and bring stability in. Whatever this was, it's sort of disrupted your life somehow for you to want to bring this resolution back in. You want to work on this, whatever it is. Now, if it is a project or something in the way of, you know, maybe doing house renovations or something you worked on in the past now needs to be sorted out. Because I'm thinking we can look at this in very practical terms, you know, as in, you know, maybe you didn't have the money before to do something and now you have the money to move ahead on it. But without a doubt. So maybe you're looking at, you know, building an extra room on your house or sorting something out in that regard. I hope that nobody's had a house burned down, because somebody's moving away from a burning house. So chance for resolution from the past, chance to do something differently. It doesn't feel like internal struggles. You know how I always say, like, you know, maybe this is something you've been working on. Meditation brings answers here, and I do see that we have the Four of Swords here, which often talks about meditation. So it could have been that you've already been doing this, but you're definitely trying to bring something in new here, a new chance at something. Resolution. Anyway, you guys, you can let me know. Have a fantastic day.